Your Country 1039 KGRT, Keith Urban and Miranda Lambert there. We were us.
Time now for the question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, online at paintedskiesdental.com.
That's right. Question of the day time. And this one is pretty interesting. I had a whole other question planned, but then I just ran across this morning, and it started me thinking, how intense are you when you are holding a grudge? Yeah, grudges, of course, can be held against people. Yeah, for sure. Friends, coworkers, family. Yeah, that one's always a good one. Grudges can also be held against businesses. Yeah, if you get bad service or a company doesn't follow through with a promise, you get angry and you hold a grudge. Even if a company wrongs you, are you likely to cut ties immediately, never look back? So yeah, this question of the day today is all about grudges. Basically, how intense are you when you're holding a grudge? And is there no second chances? Is there no forgiveness in your heart, right? No, I'm wondering if that would be the case, because I've held grudges before in the past, and slowly over many years, they have been forgiven. I wouldn't even say forgiven. I would say that there's just a second chance there. But yeah, how intense are you when holding a grudge? Are no second chances, or is there forgiveness in your heart? That is my question of the day for you. Brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, located at 3045 East University Avenue. Remember, you can give me your answers by giving me a call on the Zia Comics hotline or Zia Comics text line. Send that text in, 575-523-KGRT, if you want to call or text it in. Yeah. How intense are you when holding a grudge? Of course, we are live on our socials as well right now, so you can leave a comment on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. Yes, love the Twitter. So, there you go. Do you hold a grudge? If you do, how intense are you in holding a grudge? And no second chances? Or is there forgiveness in your heart? Let me know the answer for our question of the day. One, two, three. Got all those taken care of. Okay, yeah, so that is our question of the day. Like I said, I had something else completely planned different for those, a whole other question. And then I saw this and started thinking about it, going, yeah, because we do hold grudges for sure, against friends, coworkers, people that we know, people that we don't know sometimes, and of course, businesses as well. But are you really intense when holding a grudge, or do you give them the option maybe for a second chance after time? Is there forgiveness in your heart? And I just started thinking about that, because one of the things I think we're really missing in our world today is forgiveness. So are you that intense with your grudges? Go ahead and let me know. That is our question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, located at 3045 East University Avenue. And of course, you can give me your answers on the Zia Comics hotline, text line, 575-523-KGRT, if you want to call it in or text it in. And of course, we have our comment sections open on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter. So while we're waiting for some answers, and I forgot to give you my answer. I am fairly intense, I guess, at holding grudges. It really depends. I don't have a lot of grudges out there, but when I get one, it's pretty intense and pretty serious. I think I can only think of one or two where I really, really held a grudge on something. And then sometimes it's just a matter of time and things will change. But holding a serious grudge, I think only one or two of them in my lifetime that I've really had that I held a grudge for, because it takes a while to get me there. But yeah, that's what I would be saying right there. I'm fairly intense at holding a grudge. And I don't think I've ever held a grudge against a business in particular that I can think of. No. Oh, well, maybe a little bit, but that was just a minor one. And that didn't last too long either. Let's take a look at what's going on in the world. Good news. Joe Biden tested negative for coronavirus and is ending his isolation. Also, Seth Meyers has canceled some shows for the rest of this week because he tested positive for coronavirus. So, yeah, it's still hanging around out there. And also, Joey Chestnut set a new world record yesterday when he downed 44 chicken fingers in 5 minutes. That is so intense. He, of course, won the National Chicken Finger Eating Contest in Las Vegas. And, of course, yesterday was National Chicken Fingers Day. So, congratulations, Joey Chestnut, once again. And this one right here got me. Cinnamon Toast Crunch has launched a new flavor called Cinefuego Toast Crunch. Now, don't get me wrong, I love my Fuego in the morning, usually with some chorizo negro, chorizo and potato, something like that, in a breakfast burrito. Do I need the Fuego in my cereal? I don't know. It goes on sale Friday, August 12th, and it is dusted with cinnamon and a spicy pepper seasoning. Once again, I like my Fuego. Biscuits and gravy, absolutely. Throw a little spice in that. That's awesome. But once again, do I need it in the cereal? I don't think so. And of course, lottery fever is hitting a lot of people. $1.02 billion Mega Millions lottery jackpot is coming up. And don't get too excited about that so much, because my understanding is the lump sum is around 600 million. And then, of course, the after taxes and everything else, you end up with somewhere around $360 million. But $360 million, I'm not saying I would say no to that either. Just got a text in and says, actually don't have any grudges. If I don't like what someone did or is doing, I just distance myself from this. And I'm not saying that is a grudge, but it is a response to something that you don't like. So is that holding a grudge, sir? Or ma'am? I don't know. It's a text message. So yeah, I don't know. I have to think about that one there. But yeah, grudges are interesting. And we're not talking like grudges from the movies. Those are just weird, goofy things that are happening there. But no, a real grudge where you hold an intense dislike for something or someone or something like that, that can get pretty testy sometimes, especially when it involves family as well. But I've had a couple of grudges in my lifetime, and a few that I would probably still hold in there. So in fact, right now I can think of two of them, just a couple of people that I am not fond of at all. I'm not going to go too far into that because, I'm not going to name names or anything, but it is one of those things where the grudge is there, but is there no second chances or no forgiveness in your heart? Because I do think that we need to think about forgiving our people, where people can work their way back into your good graces, some redemption, if I could say that. I don't know. Let me know your answers to that question of the day. How intense are you when holding a grudge? No second chances, or is there forgiveness in your heart? That is our question of the day, brought to you by Painted Skies Dental Center, located at 3045 East University Avenue. You can leave your comments on our Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter pages. And as always, send a text message or give me a call on the Zia Comics hotline or text line. Same number for those, 575-523-KGRT or 575-523-5478.